Hi everyone, welcome back. So happy that you could stop in because I have a special treat. And today I'm doing an unboxing. And I guess from the theme out there, you can see that it is an Alice deck. And this is the deck that I've been waiting for from Amazon. And it's the Alice Oracle. So I'm just going to cut into it because I pre-ordered this deck and it never came. So I was so disappointed week after week, watched a few reviews and felt I just had to cancel that pre-order and order it and pay the few extra dollars so I could have it in my hot little hands. So this is the Alice in Wonderland Oracle by Paolo Barbieri. And I think it's going to be exciting. I did watch some of this on the Hermit's Cave, and he too said that this was a pretty nice deck from Lascarbio. So it's 36 cards and a booklet. So I'm just going to try to get into this. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'm supposed to be painting birdhouses today, so don't tell hubby I'm down here playing with Alice, my favorite person. I can really relate to her, and so far the box feels pretty darn nice. I like the intensity of the colors. Let's just see what we get. Oh, and I did bring out some charms. I did collect some charms that I thought would go well with Alice, since I have a Bubba Studio Alice. I have another 2 or 3, I think, up there that I'll have to bring out one day. And I just found charms that I thought would work if I was laying out some cards that could represent the dragon, the Jabberwocky. And I guess I'm thinking more of the Alice series put out by, I think it was Tim Burton. Really love that. I've got a looking glass, got this little lizard guy. And if you know the story of Alice, these should all blend nicely in a reading. I'm not sure how I'm going to drop them on the cards yet, but that will come. Okay, so far, that is the box. Tiny little ribbon here, very delicate to pull this out. And there is our book. So it looks like a few different languages. I don't know if I paid too much attention when I was watching the other videos as to what the book was like. Looks like we get some spreads. Oh, so we get about 53 pages. And it looks like there's some nice wisdom quotes, it says, at the end. And all the cards plus a few spreads. Your typical one card, your multiple, relationships, weekly, and wheel of the year. So these are bigger cards than tarot, so that's going to take up a little bit more space. But I'm going to be excited to work with this one. And the other thing I was going to say, I am working with Pisces, those little packets that I make up for the days of the week. I've got a rose-ish color. I think it's a rose calcite that I've got there. And some rose oil went in here to bring the energy of Thursday in. So let's see. Looks like we have some more plastic to remove. Okay. And it would be nice to see everybody else's Alice decks start coming back out again. I don't have all of them. Some of them were kind of expensive. Get my scissors going in here. Do you think these scissors are big enough, guys? Let's just see. They're not that sharp, but they'll work. I think we're in. This is a little tool that I usually have in my studio when I'm picking at paint tubes and things. Okay. There we go. Well, it's not super huge in my hand. Don't mind that. They're not super thick though. They feel really bendy. I'm going to get my little stand so I don't have to hold them and put them here. And let's take a look. I'll zoom in. There we go. So far, I like the mood. I think that's quite nice. If you've got this deck, I'd love to know how it's going for you working with it. If you've got your own special spread, if you've tried the Wheel of the Year with it, that would be interesting. So here we have Seeing the White Rabbit. Now I just got to take all this in, because when you watch other people's videos, you don't always get to see all the detail. So we've got some daisies here. I do like the little cuffs that she has on. And she has a key here with a little white rabbit and the picket fence. That's quite beautiful. And she has dice here. A woman who likes to take a little risk, a little gamble. And I like that the bunny rabbit is skipping by, and I can see his little spectacles there. I'm not sure what this is, but we'll go on. What's the backs like? Okay, you got the Cheshire Cat. Okay. Now there she is, falling down the rabbit hole. The softness in this card is really nice. You can really sort of explore the flora and the fauna as well. This isn't in the tree that I'm used to, although there is a tree there. A little door to a new land. Very, very pretty. And I like how if she is leaning forward, that her necklace with these die on it are definitely cascading down. The key is in the door. This looks like a teacup with two handles here. And I like that she's not typically the blonde or the sort of strawberry blonde, that it's sort of a white coloring in her hair. I think that's really nifty. Very modern. Now that is a large bottle of Drink Me. Her socks are nice. And the bubbles coming out of here. Interesting. Too Many Tears. I really, really enjoy some of the detail, especially the fish here above the light, and the way this is all sculpted as part of the ceiling. Yeah, you can get lost in these cards. I'm enjoying all the filigree in here. A splendidly dressed rabbit. A rabbit with attitude. Beautiful fan. This definitely has the cute factor, but it's not icky cute. And I do like the little insect up here, and the fact that there's a ladder for him to descend from. That's kind of nice. The reflections are beautiful, and the delicate little whiskers wisping here. That's very, very nice. A queer-looking party. This is where I think they create that game. And the stories go on. Growing and growing. Yeah, that was a bit of a stressful scene. Cute little ladybug there. And I like the reflection of the bunny ears. So yes, there are tons of things for me to enjoy looking at in these cards. I presume because they're thinner, they're going to shuffle well. That's what I was thinking of, this charm here. I would think that would be Bill the Lizard. The Smoking Caterpillar. A girl or a snake? I'm just sort of trying to discover all these things. I see this copper pan here hanging on a limb. There's quite a few of those. And the feather falling. The Unexpected Invitation. Yeah, this lady in the story seems a little bit, what's the word, unnerving. She does have an interesting hat. The teacups are flying. I like the commonness of the tea towel sort of hanging there, but this is awkward. This is really fun that she's sitting on top of a turtle on a stool. Very cool. Chess. Okay, Cheshire Puss. This is really well done. I love all the butterflies here. I've been watching those flit around the rhododendrons this week and had a fascinating moth that looks like a fairy crossed with a hummingbird. I had never seen those before, so I was super excited about that. The door in the tree. The painted roses. The King of Hearts. Classier looking king than in some of the Alice movies. Whoa! Powerful queen. She looks like a giant moth. Now I wanted to adjust my camera because of the cut off legs, but that is the way it appears. And this poor little critter. The Griffin. There's a real mood to that card. It'll be exciting to read the book. The Mock Turtle. That's what I was trying to remember from the previous card, the Mock Turtle Race. The Lobster Quadrille. Very realistic looking lobster. The Knave of Hearts. The Jury Box. It's almost like I want more cards. I can see it going down. I'm like, no, I want more. The Mad Hatter. Johnny Depp does that role very, very well. Alice. And I like when they say, but she's not the real Alice. The Duchess's Cook. I didn't know she had one. Making use of the ink. Waking up. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. The Walrus and the Carpenter. This in here is particularly well done. The White Queen. Humpty Dumpty. I think any age group would enjoy this deck. We're getting down there. No, the Lion and the Unicorn. And Queen Alice. Well, I think that is a fabulous deck. Looking forward to not only shuffling it, because I think it's going to be fabulous, but also playing with the images and then deciding how I'm going to be using these charms in here. There's my rabbit, isn't he? Absolutely gorgeous. So I'll have to let my intuition run a little bit here over the next few days and just see how I'm going to bring this together. I did like that one too with the rabbit on it. So I probably have about 20, 25 different ones. I don't have an actual Alice board yet, but I'll have a cup of tea and ponder how Alice and I are going to be working together. Thanks, everyone. I really enjoy hearing your comments and catching up with each of you. Share what you're doing, and let's have a blast.